Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of the World Tour. I'm not much further forward than when you was with us last, so I'm just going to jump straight into the video, catch you up on where we are, and give you a little bit of bad news, I'm afraid. So, when you were last with me, we had played the Latchi game and convincingly beat them 6-0. I was going to play both Kamsa and Skendabao off camera, and then come back for Tirana and the second leg of the quarter-final. But we won the first leg 4-1, so I'm not sure the second leg will be worth really showing you. I was expecting it to be sort of like a close game and then the second leg being really important. But if we get through that to the semi-final, I'll learn and I'll show you both legs next time. Unless we win the first leg massively again. So today what I'm going to show you instead is the Skendabao game, but I'm still going to show you KF Tirana because obviously they're the ones that are right behind us in the league. Although when I say right behind us, we are 12 points clear. So a win against them, depending on the results in today's match, will obviously put us 15 points clear. And pretty much, I would say, put them out of the running. But they're as near as rivals at the minute, so I'm going to show you that one. The bit of bad news I've got for you, the guy that we've got on loan, you'll notice it says transfer arranged there. It's not us. His contract were running out, so I went in with an offer, which is why his value has plummeted. So I went in with an offer, and he just said that he loved playing for the club, and he was very interested in signing for us, but he didn't believe that we could match his wage demands. So he is going to CSKA Sofia at the end of the season. So if I do stay for another year, I'm going to need to sign myself another left midfielder that's as good as this kid. It's a shame to lose him. He's been brilliant this season. I mean, his record speaks for itself from playing at left midfield. So yeah, he's going to be a loss for us. But we move onwards. We see if we can find someone else. Right, let's see how we go against Skendabao. I didn't realise that it weren't actually at the match yet. Right, quick cut there. So it's processed because we're obviously kicking off late. So Tirana have done what they needed to. They've got their win. So we just need to go and make sure we get ours now because they'll have closed that gap slightly. Trashy has got a knock. He's only 77%, so I don't particularly want to risk him. So Kirchiku can go in there. I'll leave Trashy on the bench. It's not too bad for him. What else have we got? Obviously Sahit is leaving. Kirchiku's leaving anyway. Muchai can go back into the team. Toppy's not looking fully fit, so Porto Carrero can go back in. Sahit is at 88%, but I don't really have much in the way of options at the left. I mean, Chaka can play there, but he's not fully match sharp. I've already got one in the team that's not fully match sharp, so I don't want to weaken my team too much. We need a win, really, not to keep the run going. Keep the pressure on KF Tirana. Obviously, if they're getting wins, it's going to keep their confidence up. So we need to knock that confidence back down by winning ourselves. I mean, a draw would take us 10 points clear. There's only going to be, I think, 12 games left after this. So, we know Ashani can hit these. That's unlucky this time. Seems to be a good crowd here today. We've had the most of the early exchanges. There's a lot of Hassanis and Hashanis, and it gets confusing. I've got one of each. There is Hashani back defending. He's been brilliant this season, to be fair, considering he's come through as youth academy, and I didn't think he'd be ready. I only put him in because it were a cup game and he were upset because he wanted to leave, so I thought I'd give him a few games. And he's turned out to be quite a prolific goal scorer, and he doesn't want to leave anymore because obviously he's playing first team football. And that's where he wanted to go out to develop and then come back and fight for his place, but he's got his place. Here we go, we've got a penalty. I never get my hopes up too much when we get penalties because we're not very good at them. Although he scored that one. Well done, Beckford. 14th goal of the season. He's been a good signing as well. Started to come good now. Settled in a bit. And that restores us 12-point lead. for now. They've only managed 1 shot so far, which I can live with. Ooh, 2 now. Careful. They've got a lot of bookings as well. We must be aggravating them to the point of them kicking us a lot. So Heat is being booked. Fazilu. Oh, he's offside. I'm going to say he's finished that well, but... Oh, Abdullah's in nets. Oops. I forgot to change that from the cup game. Never mind, it'll not do him any harm to get a bit of game time. I wonder how many of you were sat shouting at the screen going, change your goalkeeper! Oh, well in, Beckford. Intercept that beautifully. Square it. Yes, Ashani, finish it. Unlucky. Beckford's got it back though. Ashani's had another attempt. We've got ourselves a corner. Mujai. That's gone straight through. Ashani's picking that up on the wing. Ebars. No, nothing. Right, let's take Sahiti off because he's booked and he's getting tired. Let's give Hassan here a jog. That'll do for now. Could still do with a second goal because anything can happen. This is Football Manager after all. Here it comes. Oh, good, well cleared. There's no one up there though, so it's coming straight back. Ah, there we go. Bit further upfield this time. It's still coming back. Just keep it. That's not keeping it. That's giving it away. Just keep the ball. We've got 3 minutes. Again, that's just booting it upfield and giving it away. Oh God. I told you it was coming, I could feel it. Kept saying, keep the ball. Stop passing it, clearing it. You're giving it away all the time. The goal will come in. Might make the league a little bit more interesting. At least we're not running away with it. Muchai, Hassani. Come on, can we get a last minute winner? Creaju. Nope. Lushtaku's going to pick that up. Get it straight back. That's the wrong direction. And that's again just carelessly giving the ball away. Why in the last 10 minutes have we decided that we can't pass? Oh, you should have scored there. Absolutely terrible that last 10 minutes. Just oofing the ball, giving it away. Well, we're still 10 points clear and we're paying them now, so let's see how that goes. Right, so here we are. It's our chance to increase that lead at the top of the table again. It's down to 10 points. Obviously, if we can beat them today, we can go 13 clear again. I am going to remember to change my goalkeeper this time. Not that I'm blaming him for us losing. Drawing, sorry. Not blaming him at all for that. I'm going to obviously change the other things back round that I forgot to change in the last match as well. I gave Toppy a rest so he can come back into the team for Ebars. The rest of it, unless Trashy's back. Is he fully fit? Yes, he is. So Trashy's going back in as well. And that is my strongest team, I believe. I want to put out the best team that we've got to try and beat these. We want to get to that lucky 13. Or unlucky, depending on what opinion you are of it. Or how superstitious. So we had the team in the blue. There's a lot of teams that wear blue and white, or blue and white, and stuff in this division. And we're 1-0 down inside 2 minutes. We need to... we need to sort ourselves out, lads. We want to extend the lead, not lose it. This will be down to 7. Well, 7 is my lucky number. There's Waldo, look, I found him. He's usually wearing red and white stripes, or not blue and white stripes. Maybe that's why nobody's found him, because they're looking for him in red and white stripes, and he's actually been really clever and started wearing blue and white instead. Ah, it's the Albanian Where's Waldo. Oh dear, we're 2-0 down. We need to show some passion. What's going off? I can't. Need to man more than run out yet. 2-0 down already. What's happening? There's going to be some butts kicked at half time. Bottle jobs. Come on, lads. Sort yourselves out. I hope. Hit the post. They're ratters here. They really, really do want to prove a point. They're not going to let us win this league title without a fight, that's for sure. At one point, it was looking like we were going to walk it. Batter. Oh my god, it's 3-0. They're tearing us to pieces. Jesus Christ. They are absolutely ripping us to bits. We need to get to half time. I need to give these guys a bollocking. We're not playing like ourselves at all here. Toppy. Trashy. Shani's at the post. We've got one back. So an own goal. I don't think he knew much about it. We kicked against him. Wow. Disappointing. Absolutely appalling. If we can come back, it'd be an impressive win. I'd take a draw, to be fair, after being 3-0 down. Emir Sahit is looking exhausted. You've not done anything. All we've done all game is pull ball out of his net and put it back on centre circle. Tolly. Get a foot in. Come on, lads. Oh, dear me. Darko knee catchers come on just to try and rub salt in the wounds. I might need to look at some changes in a minute. I just don't know who to take off because I can't replace every single one of them. Kitinovsky. Trashy. Hashani, finish it. No, we've got one. No, he's offside, never mind. Oh, right, Sahiti is coming off. They're fired up, that's the last thing we need. Salah, he's coming off as well. And Beckford. That might be a mistake, but none of them's really done anything. Oh, he hit short corners. Just get into box. 5 minutes to play. You don't start passing it around at the corner flag, do you? Oh, the beaters. Well, we bottled that one. Aggressive. Not good enough. Right. So it's down to 7 points. Right, I'm going to get to play through a couple of games. I'll probably come back for Partizani and Castrioti at the beginning of March. I'll get these 2 games done and then see where we are in the league after that. Although this is the first one we've lost in 14. It's just a shame it's an important one that we've lost. I suppose 7 point gap's still a 7 point gap in it. So right, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Turn on your notifications to keep up to date with my FM20 content, and I'll catch you in the next episode.